Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Neverwinter Nights 2 with the Aftershock mod. Alright, we are now back on the road here, getting ready to follow this dwarf who's transmitting the disease everywhere. Off camera, I did go back to the orcs and sold a bunch of extra junk that I had, and I think we're ready to continue on. So, let's go see if we can find this dwarf. The old building. Who's this? Huh! Alright, we got some skeletons here, but they're in a neutral state, it looks like. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Alright, not very big at all. I don't know what's going to happen here, so let's buff up with our long duration stuff at least.
Your dig to X.
Let's see. Let's get our protections up here.
Dig to X.
Some endure elements.
Sure.
And let's get some bark skin up. Let's put that up on Garth. And the protection from energy.
Your dig to X.
Your dig to X.
Alright, that should be good for the moment. Let's have Garth lead out. Let's see what's going to happen here. Do you think that once upon a time that old tower was owned by a mad hermit mage that used to get his supplies delivered to him in a bucket, which he used to raise up on a rope because he didn't want to talk to people? Why would I think that? It's probably a little bit too much detail, Marissa. Maybe just owned by a mage would have been more likely to be right. Problem is, it doesn't really look like a tower. You're right, it's more of a temple than a tower. I think it is an old fort for protecting a road. There are quite a few places like that along the main roads. That would make more sense than a hermit living by a main road. Even hermit mages have to get supplies, so I could still be right. Talking of hermits, who feeds the ones that live in caves at the top of mountains? Don't they just eat snow? You can't live on snow. There's not much to eat on a mountaintop, so somebody must feed them. But if they do, are they a real hermit? I suppose it's alright if people just leave things outside the cave, but maybe they use the bucket idea and lower it down the mountain. That way they still don't see anybody. The bucket is a much better solution for hermit feeding, because if you just leave things outside a cave, how do you know if it contains a hermit? Because the food is gone. I suppose that could just be animals. Buckets are definitely the way forward. But what if the hermit's a monster? You wouldn't know it, and could be feeding a really nasty creature. That lowers down buckets and doesn't go on the rampage instead? Yes, because it's resting. You do realize we're going to have to find a hermit now and give him or her a really good questioning to resolve this. I feel sorry for that hermit when Marissa bursts into the cave and asks where the bucket is and whether they're a monster or not. It could make them happier, as it would confirm even more why they are wanted to move away from society. Oh, that's really nice, isn't it? Are we adding hermit hunting to our to-do list now? Don't worry, I'll make a mental note of it, that you want to find a hermit. You could join the hermit if you wanted to, just to get a really good feel for hermit life. But surely then they wouldn't be hermits. A minor detail that I'm sure Marissa could overcome. Of course I could. I'm adaptable like that. That's good, but it's time to adopt dwarf hunting now instead of hermits. Come on. Yeah. Oh, now they're hostile. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and get some ghostly visage going on. And more ghostly visage.
What do you need?
And let's see what else we have. Let's get some bull's strength. And let's get some aid. And finally, some blessed weapon. Alright, they haven't noticed us yet. As long as we get that blessed weapon up, though, we should be good. Alright, everybody else is going in to fight. Let's see, let's move. Alright, where is Zara? Let's get her up here. Ooh, there's quite a few of them, it looks like, here. Alright, Garth, let's go for this one here. He's got his blessed weapon up, so he should be doing... Yeah, he's doing nice damage against these undead. Alright, let's see. Rodon is back here. Alright, let's target this one back here with some many shot. And let's get Zara in a bit closer. Alright, let's shoot this one up back here. Alright, attack nearest, buddy. Oh, we got them all. Alrighty. Let's go back to Rodon. Let's take a look at the map. Anything else? Nope, looks like we got them all. Alright, let's see what they left us for some remains. And more heavy shields. Alright. Alright, Marissa took a bit of a pounding there, it seems. Let's see, we still got up our buff, so let's use up these medium bloods. Let's get her healed up. That should be good enough. Alright, let's go see what we got going on in here. The old building. Oh, there's people in here. Gang members. A prostitute. The gang boss. There's a dwarf in here.
Okay.
Let's have Garth lead
Everyone
out.
follow me.
Autosave. I don't care how gorgeous you think that whore is. You are not supposed to be in here. But I've already paid. I can't keep walking all the time. I need to have a bit of a rest. A rest with a whore, you sickening little pervert. It is bad enough that my dearest Annika is dead, as are her sisters, and you didn't protect them. The girls are dead? That's terrible. I had no idea they were in trouble. What a waste of talent. Yes, it is terrible, as is the fact that now I find you drinking and wanting to fuck some revolting whore. You have an important job to do, dwarf. Yes, and I know that, sir, but how can I do it if I never rest? It's a bloody long way to the halls. You rest where nobody can see you, that's how. I've left no witnesses, I promise. Well, they won't remember, and as I was going to do the same here when I was finished. That explains the bodies I saw, and the lunatics I had to kill in the swamp, but you are risking everything. Do you understand that? Do you understand what we will do to you if you fail? I completely understand, sir, and I will not fail, I promise. There's enough of this stuff to deal with the halls and everybody else I meet along the way. The girls made more than enough and told me to have some fun spreading the love. I hope that is the only part of the girls' love that you were part of, you sickening little man. Well, of course I didn't. It was strictly a business thing, you know that. No, I don't, and from what I can see here, I am having my doubts. But you have a job to do, so get back to doing it. I'm still having the whore, though. You need me, and I need her. So, I won't be long, and then I'll be gone. You are lucky we need you. Hurry up. I'll be waiting. You heard the man. Hurry up.
Rainy.
Excuse me, landlord. Please give my friends whatever they want to drink all night, and I will pay for everything. No way, Garth. That is not fair. This isn't a tavern. Well, it's got a bar, so it's sort of a tavern. Huh. If it is a tavern, it's not a very nice one, is it? What's going on in here tonight? I've got this bloody maniac ordering everything about, and now I get my place insulted? I'd like to see what sort of tavern you could come up with in these times. Be quiet, peasant. I did not say that you could speak. Are you going to let him talk to me like that? This is our place, and he needs to be shown some respect. No, I'm not. This is my tavern, and who are you anyway? The person that just disintegrated 2 guards outside, and your worst nightmare, so speak no more unless I tell you to. That seems fair enough to me. Me too. It seems this place is a tavern after all. I was correct, and have upheld my part of the bet. I don't. Tricked by a paladin that is just so... Well, it's really not very shiny at all. It's pretty clever, though, isn't it? Garth outplayed you, Marissa. You'll have to admit defeat gracefully. I suppose An orc, a creepy-looking woman, a man, and a girl. That is most interesting. I thought you were going to the mines. Did you get lost? Why would you think that, and who are you? We rule this land now, peasant, and it is I that gets to ask the questions. One of the brothers, I presume. Good, we've been looking for you, and you weren't in when we visited your base. Just Francis, but he's dead now, so that doesn't really count. You are looking for me? Then you are more stupid than the idiot you say you killed. Why aren't you running away and hiding like the rest of the scum in this country? I don't know. Maybe we just don't like having our friends and families killed. Or being killed. Or being blown up. Or turned into vampires. Vampires? You're not one of our children, little girl, I can tell. Your children? Why do you do that to children? Because nobody suspects little things of being capable of such carnage. They are our secret army, and she is not one of them. Looks like nobody's questioning me looking dead, and you looking like you've been blown up, Garth. I can live with that. Me too. Well, you know, in a dead sort of way. Your friends are very rude. You are all very rude. Bow to me now, and your deaths will be quick. Then what? Turned into more undead? No thanks. I'm all right as I am, thanks, and you don't scare me. Before we all attack each other, do you like the full hag or the sexy version? Looking at him now, I'm thinking full hag. You are all mad. No, just angry about what you've done. Attack. Alright. Alright, the gang members are still in a neutral state. Maybe they'll change, though. Let's see. Let's target the bad wizard here. Alright, he's got some skeletons summoned here, too. Alright, let's start moving, people. Let's see. We need to kill the bad wizard first. Oh, we can't attack him. Okay. Well, let's kill off this skeleton then. We're still doing alright. Alright, let's move over here. Let's help these guys out. Alright, so nothing but skeletons here. Alright, let's back up a little bit if we can. Alright, can we hit this bad wizard yet? No, we cannot. Alright, let's target these guys then. Alright, what do we got for some spells? Let's pop some Ice Storm out here. Might be able to hit all of these guys here, including the bad wizard. Yeah, let's drop it there. Should be able to hit all of them. Incoming. Alright, can we target him now? Nope. Alright, let's do that again. Alright, he's badly wounded now. Let's see, can we get his flame strike in here now? Maybe. Let's drop it in there. See, everybody else is dead. Yeah, we gotta take him out with area of effect spells, it looks like. Let's just hit him with some flame strikes. Let's see, let's go here. Alright, he's near death. Let's hit him again. There we go, that got him. Alright. Took a bit of damage, but we're alright. Surprise, surprise, more heavy shields. Alright, what's on the dead wizard? The Bottle Mage Staff. It's a quarterstaff plus 4. Create greater undead, 1 use a day. Ethereal Jaunt once a day too. That's a nice staff. Having met the owner, it's not really surprising that this staff is just as horrible looking. But but it's certainly well made in an evil sort of way and holds quite a bit of magic. Just make sure you point it in the right direction when using it. Yeah, let's grab that thing. Alright, and some more remains over here. And another shield. Let's go to Garth. He can grab up all these shields. We're probably going to end up going overweight carrying all this stuff. Alright, there's a chest back here as well. Oh, there's somebody else back there too. And a bunch of gems and a pile of gold. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Alright, is there anything back here? Nope. Alright, it looks like there was somebody back here. Yeah, dwarf. Okay. Is that the one we're looking for? Yeah, he ran off. Oh, he's back here with his prostitute, huh? Alright, let's go talk to this fool. You've really fucked up now. Pretty soon you're gonna wish you were in the stew pot. Why are you talking to yourself? Who are this lot? It doesn't matter, but I'd leave if I was you. And remember, you haven't seen anything or ever been here. You don't have to ask me twice. Do you know what he wanted me to do? I think I'd rather not, thanks. Just go and consider yourself lucky you didn't have to do it. I'm going to the mines. I've never heard anything like it. He's sick in the head. So, Algernon, alone at last. Where's the potion? I haven't got it with me, have I? You're just going to have to follow me to get it. Or just kill you and leave it lost forever. But I think it's probably better if we search you first, just in case you're lying. If he was, can I bite off one of his hands to eat? That's thieves, Marissa. They have their hands chopped off for stealing. It would be more fitting to eat a liar's tongue instead. I'm not biting that out of his mouth. You'll have to cut it out for me. I do have some standards, you know. Easier to get tongue by removing jaw first. Damn. All right. Everybody calm down. Let's not be too hasty here. I can offer you a job, and once it's completed, you won't have any more problems with the brothers or any of their minions. Don't worry about the dead brother here. We can make that look like the others did it in some kind of bar room brawl. You escort me to the mountains, and I'll put in a good word for you. We were never in this place. Sounds interesting. Give me the potion first. I don't trust you with it. We've seen what you've been doing with it all away. They were just peasants. Stupid crab hunters and some bandits. You four, you're not like that. You're far too important for me to do something like that to you. Give me the potion or die where you stand. I haven't had any flesh meat in ages. Don't completely kill him. You said the next time we find someone alive that deserves to die, I get to eat his heart while it's still beating. I remember you saying that too. It was after we killed this idiot's hag's friends. All right then. We'll keep him alive enough so you can have a snack. But you better have to wash afterwards, because last time all that blood on your face attracted loads of flies. Don't worry, I will. Shall we get started? All right, have the bloody potion. That's better, thank you. So, are you coming with me to the mountains now? No, I don't think we are, and you're not going there either. You need me. I'm the only one that knows how much potion to use. What if we don't want to use it? We don't need you, then do we? No, well, yes you do, because what are you going to do with it? You can't pour it away, burn it, or bury it. It'll still spread if you do that. I know how it works, so you need me if you want to get rid of it. Sorry, Algernon, you are so right. We do need you to help us, because you get to drink it all now. Damn! You do realize that is seriously going to mess up my snack. I know, but, well, it's for the greater good. He might not drink it anyway. Maybe after all that time with hags, he'd prefer to be eaten instead. I chop him into small chunks if you want. That's really kind of you to do that for Marissa. Start at the feet, and don't forget to keep his heart beating. That bitch isn't eating me. Give me the potion. Are you going to drink it? Because if you try and throw it around, you'll be eaten. I'm drinking it. Good. Here you are, then. Cheers, Algernon. See? Now who's laughing? Fuck you, bitch. Nobody chops me into chunks and eats me. We wouldn't have done it anyway. Marissa only drinks blood. What? Goodbye, Algernon, you traitorous little man. Damn. Alright, we just got 1,000 experience points for that, too. Anything on him? Nope. Alright, journal update. The mines. Time to head to the mines and see what you can find out there. Alright, and... Dear sweet Algernon died from an overdose of hag love. What a pity. Yeah. Alright, what do we have here in the basket? Eagle Splendor and Bear's Endurance. Let's grab all that stuff. Alright, I don't see anything else in here. Alright, so... let's see. The Bear's Endurance. We can probably pass that off. Yeah, let's give that to Garth. And the Eagle Splendor. Who can truly benefit from that? Maybe.
Let me take the lead.
I guess we'll just hold on to it. We can sell it. Almost everybody's got an increase to charisma already, so that's not really going to be a benefit to us. Not that much, anyway. Let's see. Where is that staff? We need to figure out where we want to push that thing to. Oh, this is the wrong one. Where's the other one?
Yeah?
Alright, here we go. The Bottle Mage staff. Well, I guess we could give that to Rodon too.
Sure.
But then that means he's got 2 staffs, though. That do generally the same thing. They both create undead. I could end up selling the other one, I guess. I don't use it that much. Yeah, let's just hold on to both of them. Yeah, the Necromancer staff. That one does create undead, and this new one is create greater undead once a day. They're both good staffs. Alright, in the meantime, let's go back to the bow. And let's go for a rest. Alright, well, at least we got that guy. Alright, out of here we go. Alright, there was nowhere else we could go. Oh. Alright then, Garth. Are you going to explain what all the chopping a dwarf into small chunks was all about?
I was just entering into the spirit of things, that's all.
I must admit that it was a bit surprising. But not for me and Zara. I noticed that too. Charming, isn't it? It's seen as nothing unusual for us to threaten dwarves with extreme violence. I didn't start this line of conversation. Marissa was surprised with Garth too. Not surprised at all. I was just wondering whether Garth was being considerate and thinking of me having a hard time biting bits off. Of course you were, and it wasn't leading to a question of whether shiny people should do that sort of thing. Well, you obviously think they shouldn't. Me, I'm not bothered, shiny or not, as I thought it was a nice, kind gesture. I've heard it all now. Chopping a dwarf into small chunks so someone can eat them is a nice, kind gesture? Well, I thought it was. So did I. It was very chivalrous indeed. I don't think it's unusual in any way for a paladin to offer such a thing. I don't believe this.
May I say something, as this is getting silly? I would not dream of doing such a thing, and I know Marissa wasn't going to eat him either. However, it seemed like a good idea to play the violent half-orc in order to get the potion. That is all, and why I did it.
Chivalry really is dead, then. That's sad. Shall we go back into the tavern and drink to his death? It's not a tavern now. It's a crime scene, and we need to be a long way away from it. Not even for a quick celebration of the death of a bottle man, perhaps? No, it's really not the time for that. Do you love it when he gets all forceful? I am at this moment, turning into jelly. What has gotten into you two? Well, it was rather a good night, wasn't it? I'd say it was real classic. One dead nasty bottle man and a revolting dwarf committing suicide with his own poison. What's not to like about that? Not much, really. I suppose it was a rather good tavern visit.
I am sure that there will be a tavern in the mines to celebrate in.
And will you be buying all the drinks this time, Mr. Chunk Chopper? Chung Chopper. I think I prefer Paladin or Shiny One. But about buying the drinks, maybe I will just to celebrate, not because of the bet, as that is finished now. That's very decent of you, Garth. Are we going to the mines now? I guess we can go straight there. We don't really need to go anywhere else, do we? I don't see why not. Jump to the orc camp. Alright, back to the orcs. Yeah, we can actually sell all these extra shields too that we found. Let's talk to the orc trader again.
We leaving soon toward mountains. You have any luck?
Yes, we got the little bastard, but you might want to be careful on the road.
What happened on road?
We met one of the dead magic people and killed him too. And the old lady. I forgot about that part.
You been busy. Thanks for warning. Orcs have more scouts now. Only 2 stay with wagons. Where you kill Magic Man?
In some old abandoned building just off the road. It was sort of a tavern.
I know one you mean. We extra careful near there now. No worry, we still take message to dwarves. Maybe dead magic people try again.
That's very good of you, thanks.
If orcs fight dwarves, much shouting, blood, and axes. Orcs respect brave warriors, don't want dwarves die from poison. This bad death.
About that bad death, the dwarf we were after drank his own poison. After Garth said he'd chop him into chunks so I could eat him.
Then his poison death is a good death. Me think you people have what it takes to make a difference. War Chief say so too. War Chief wise and never wrong.
That's why he didn't want to marry you, Marissa. That's a bit out of the order, Chunky. I think he was just overcome with emotion at the time and couldn't think straight.
When these 2 kiss and make up.
That would be amusing to see. You have got to be joking. I would rather fall on my own axe.
Maybe they do it later when nobody looking. Before we break camp, you want make more trading for Journey to Mines?
It's always good to be prepared. All right.
Sure.
Let's see. I'm probably going to take a little bit of time looking through this too, so I'll do this off camera. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, all done doing some shopping again. Sold everything I could. And I ended up buying a couple extra potions and some more arrows. I got some for Zara, some acid arrows and things. And mostly just healing potions and things like that. So, nothing else though. Let's see, I still have over 36,000 gold though. Alright, towards the mines we go. Knock, knock. Isabella, is that really you? The one and only. Don't worry, I was just as surprised to hear you were alive. You're looking pretty good for someone that was killed by bandits a few years ago. You still look the same. A little bit more color in your cheeks, but still the same, Isabella. I knew all those years ago. You have a daughter now, too. No, I don't, but you do. Constance, meet your mother. Jane, meet your daughter. Really? I can't believe it. Were you at the palace with Auntie Isabella this whole time? What palace? I was living in a temple before I became a pirate. You were a pirate? Yes, then I stopped being a pirate because pirates are bad, and Rodin and his friends killed them. Then I went on a quest with Isabella and Hank to find you. I'll fill you in on all the details later, but that's the general idea. I don't believe it. This is the best day of my life. Thank you. Thank you so much, Isabella, for bringing her to me. You have to stay here for dinner. My partner's an amazing cook. Sounds like a plan to me. I'll fetch Hank later. You'll like him. He's just really nice. Hank tells funny stories when he's been drinking the grown-ups' water. Yes, he does, doesn't he? Can I have a look at the lighthouse, please? I saw a few when I was a pirate, but never up close. It's quite big, isn't it? Yes, it's rather spectacular. You can even light it later, just before it gets dark. Do you really live in it? Yes, we do. And you will, too. We'll make you your own bedroom. You'll have to let me know what your favorite food is, and we can have a bit of a homecoming party. And an end of the quest party, too. Can we have a cake, please? It wouldn't be a party without one, but it'll take a while to make. It'll be one of the birthday cakes I missed giving you. Because you were in the bad people's dungeon? Yes, because of that. Otherwise, I would never have missed a single day of your life, my dear. Before I start crying, I think you two should go in and get acquainted. I've got some business to discuss out here with Joanne before joining you. Can we go and see the lighthouse, please, Mother? Of course we can. What's this business then, Isabella? I've got a little job for you and your friends. Sorry, but I've got a job here. I promised my brother I'd stay and guard this place. That means unless it's very local, I'm not about to leave and piss him off. It's not local, and don't worry, your brother gave me permission to borrow you. It's a good job, and one that I'm sure you'll enjoy. Go on then, what is it? Hank can stay and help guard the place. We won't be too long providing the right things are available. Your brother said that some mages were here before. Did they leave any equipment? There are all sorts of magical bits and pieces upstairs. We don't go up there much. We just moved the beds downstairs and live in the lounge. Go on then, tell me, what's the job? Let's just say I'm going to take you all out to dinner in another country. I like the sound of that. Do we get to stay for breakfast too? Oh yes, you can stay for as long as it takes, sampling the local culinary delights, of course. And my brother really approved of this? Are you sure? Yes, he did. But choose your meals wisely. You don't want to just eat any old thing that might upset him. You're to run interference and cause chaos while I make a royal visit to an old, soon-to-be deceased friend. Interesting. You're right, I do like this job. Shall we go and see what's in the manor? Yep, she's gonna go be eating up some people, drinking some blood, huh? Alright, the mine approach. Let's take a look at a map. Alright, that must be the mine right up ahead of us. Looks like it. Alright, let's go this way. So, this place was a mine until something went wrong? Yes, the uncontrollable poisonous ooze coming out of the demon portal soon closed it down. Then, Manus Magicus took it over and lured unsuspecting adventurers to their doom from within it. Ignore Marissa, Zara. She's making it all up. Well, something went wrong with the mine, and a mage did have a dungeon here to test adventurers in, so it's not all lies. Especially seeing as that this was what I learned from a paladin, and they never lie. Don't involve me in this. I said before all I knew about the mines. It was a long time ago, too, as I'd never heard of this place until recently. It was probably abandoned for many years. No mages, monsters, poisonous ooze, or demon portals at all. Unless we're the monsters. What? That was a really rubbish monster noise, Marissa. No, not us. Our kind. The people in it. I thought you were supposed to be inspirational as a bard. Well, I am, but I'm definitely going off people fast. That's really sad. Emergency, Zara's been miserable. This is a job for a paladin, a damsel in distress like no other. As a paladin, I cannot possibly refuse such a calling. Little Zara, you are right. People are turning horrible and taking advantage of the situation. But if we all think like that, then there is no hope left. We just give up and let evil win. Well, I'm not giving up. It's not in my nature either, and I'm dead. I've just been outdone by an inspirational zombie. You're all right. I'm fine, really. But I'm not expecting this place to be some sort of happy underground town full of rainbows and unicorns. Me too, unless we eat your dried mushrooms. No chance. Not until I'm somewhere safe. It would be nice to walk in somewhere and feel safe, wouldn't it? Like the you-know-where. It would, but we just have to make sure those places exist in the future. That's all right. No pressure then. Is that helping?
Zara, here's the deal. We make sure we find a safe place, and I will try some of your mushrooms with you.
Take the deal, Zara. Grab it with both hands, and take it now before he changes his mind. You're on, Garth. We'll find that place, don't you worry.
I know we will, and I'm looking forward to it. It is a deal, I promise.
Guess that's you and me missing out, Marissa. It's not all bad. They might share some with you, but a paladin promising to eat magic mushrooms, this is one hell of a day, and I'll be happy to just watch that happen. I think I'll be too. Before we all go looking for a happy place for Garth and Zara, I'm going Tamlonian just in case. This is somewhere that zombies get taken to fight. You don't fancy playing the tame prizefighter then? No chance. You know, I'd put all my money on you if you did. Oh, how very sweet of you, my dear. It's not going to happen. In Tamlonia, we frown upon such things as gambling, as we do not value money as highly as other countries do. It is just used as a method of exchange, and is not something to desire. Sounds like somebody's getting into character. Come on. Alright, let's see. Any journal updates? We need to head towards the city if you want to put a stop to the brothers. Time to head to the mines. Alright, yep. And we're running up on time, so we're going to go in there. In the next episode, we'll see you all then, ladies and gentlemen.